Hello everyone, my name is Falcon and welcome back to What Am I Watching? It's been a while. I'll update you on that later. Today I wanted to talk to you about Hollywood's greatest star, its biggest star, Godzilla. Hollywood, the global epicenter of cinema. A place where dreams come alive on the silver screen. But in recent years, something remarkable has emerged from the other side of the globe. A cinematic masterpiece that holds invaluable lessons for Hollywood. We are of course talking about Toho's 2023 Godzilla Minus One. In today's video, we're deep diving into how Toho's latest Godzilla film has raised the bar for monster movies, and what Hollywood can learn from this Japanese titan of cinema. First and foremost, Toho's Godzilla 2023 pays immense respect to the legacy of the franchise. Unlike many reboots that attempt to modernize by drastically altering core elements, Toho embraces Godzilla's roots. The 2023 movie honors the original 1954 classic with visuals and thematic nods, showing that it's possible to modernize while still staying true to the source material. Hollywood, take note. Respecting a franchise's legacy can enhance its depth and authenticity. Another standout element is the storytelling and character development. The human characters in Toho's Godzilla are not just side notes. They're integral to the plot. They have depth, motivation, and arcs that are intertwined meaningfully with Godzilla's narrative. Hollywood often struggles with this balance, sometimes sidelining the human stories for more monster action. Toho demonstrates that strong character development enhances the overall impact, making the audience care more about unfolding events. A small bit to expand on that. I've taken many of the movies I wished I had loved when they came out, and I did my own fan edits to make them a little bit more watchable. I worked on Godzilla vs. Kong, the 2021 movie. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. The entire B-plot of the movie can be removed entirely, and if you showed the movie to someone who had never seen it before, they would never know anything was missing. B-plot has absolutely zero effect on the story whatsoever. The two kids and the conspiracy theorists break into Apex and do nothing. They're just there. Toho's 2023 Godzilla masterfully blends practical effects with CGI. The tactile realism of practical effects combined with cutting-edge CGI creates a visually stunning experience that feels grounded and authentic. Hollywood often relies heavily on CGI, sometimes to the detriment of believability. By integrating practical effects, Hollywood can enhance the texture and realism of their movies, making the fantastical elements more convincing. If I can step away from Godzilla for a moment and talk about another giant lizard. When I was young, one of my favorite movies growing up was Jurassic Park. And I hate saying this, but I enjoyed watching Jurassic Park 2. It's not a good movie by any means, but it's very entertaining. Near the end of the film, the T-Rex sideswipes and rams into the side of a city bus. In my opinion, that shot still holds up to this day. Why? Because that bus was shot practically and imploded on set, and the only thing they had to add was the T-Rex. Being able to have something practical like that in camera, catching every shadow, every light, every bit of motion blur, and the weight of it, is still something to this day we cannot get right in CGI. One of Toho's greatest strengths is its mastery of pacing and tension building. The 2023 Godzilla film takes its time to build suspense, gradually revealing the monster and creating a palpable sense of dread and anticipation. In contrast, Hollywood often shows its cards too early, sacrificing suspense for immediate thrills. By learning to build tension more effectively, Hollywood can create more impactful and memorable monster movies. Toho's Godzilla movies are deeply rooted in Japanese culture and themes. The 2023 film is no different, addressing contemporary issues and reflecting on societal fears through its narrative. Another tangent for a moment. In 2016, there was another Godzilla movie made, Shin Godzilla. In my personal opinion, this is a masterpiece. That's not a widely agreed with view. You know what? I'm not going to touch this one yet. I might save that for another video. In my opinion, the Hollywood Godzilla movies, not taking into account the 2014 Godzilla movie, are completely unrelatable for a wide variety of issues. One of the things that really bothered me was the unrealistic technology. In 2014's Godzilla, everything seemed grounded and rooted in reality. After that, every progressing film seemed to just distance itself further and further from reality, using ridiculous technology. I can't relate to that. Can you? The music and sound design in Toho's Godzilla 2023 are exceptional. The iconic Godzilla theme is reimagined while retaining its essence, creating a powerful auditory experience that enhances the visual spectacle. Hollywood often overlooks the importance of a strong and memorable score. By investing in high-quality sound and music design, Hollywood can significantly elevate the emotional and atmospheric impact of their films. Toho's 2023 Godzilla strikes a perfect balance between tradition and innovation. It introduces new elements and fresh ideas while staying true to what makes Godzilla iconic. Hollywood can learn to innovate within the framework of tradition, ensuring that new entries in beloved franchises honor their origins while still feeling fresh and exciting. I don't want to get into the budget too much here in my little video, but I do at least want to bring it up. Godzilla Minus One came together with a $15 million budget and only 35 visual effects artists, and made Oscar history. Perfection is rarely achieved in movies. I feel this may be as close as we get for a long time. In contrast, the most recent Hollywood Godzilla film, Godzilla x Kong, had a budget of $135 million. What is going on, Hollywood? Just what is going on? To get into that just a little deeper before I move on, the effects in Minus One, in my opinion, were far better. They looked real, they looked tangible. I felt like I could touch that Godzilla and feel its skin. In these Hollywood movies, I don't get that. Toho's Godzilla 2023 is a masterclass in monster movie making, blending respect for legacy with modern filmmaking techniques. By learning from Toho, Hollywood can craft more compelling, authentic, and memorable monster movies that resonate with its audiences worldwide. You know what? Before we're done, I have a pop quiz. I don't know how long it's been since you've seen any of the movies, or if you've even seen Minus One. For me, I have not seen Minus One for about 2 months, at least. In contrast, I recently, and I mean just last week, watched Godzilla x Kong, and for the life of me, I cannot remember one character's name. However, in Toho's Godzilla movie, I can remember the names of Koichi and Noriko. Why? Because I actually cared about them. I'm not kidding. I can't remember the names of the other characters. If you can, please let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'm just absolutely insane and ignorant. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the world of cinema. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged. I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video even more, consider supporting us on Patreon. Although we're still setting all of this up, your support helps us create more in-depth analysis like this one. Visit the link in the description below to learn more. For anyone that made it this far into the video, I wanted to add one more personal note. Back in 1954, my grandfather watched the first movie that he ever saw in cinema. This just so happened to be the last movie he saw in cinema, and that was Godzilla 1954. He loved it. The one and only movie he ever saw in theater. And he loved it. Granddad, this one's for you.